What's going on, everybody? This is Renegade number one, aka the Feminist Killer, hashtag Logitorian. When it comes to the socio-sexual hierarchy, you have the alpha, you have the beta, you have the delta, you have the gamma, you have the omega, and last but not least, you have the sigma. Now, the sigma male chooses not to play by the rules. He goes his own route. He's indifferent and impervious to society's standards. He lives by his own standards, not because he has to, but because he wants to. The Sigma male is, in fact, the lone wolf of society. He is the male that says, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You can insult me, you can praise me, I'm still going to live by my rules. He doesn't live for others. He lives for no other than himself. The Sigma male walks his own path, whether it's a path of destruction or a path of virtue. He walks his own path. He's content with himself. The Sigma male is comfortable with solitude, unlike most people who tend to seek validation from others or socializing from others. The Sigma male doesn't care. He's indifferent. He doesn't try to fit in. Now, for most of us have experienced rejection from society. Since the time we were children, we've experienced rejection from a young age for being different. Because again, typically most people in society, in the system, we typically make fun of people who are not like us or who don't fit the normal narrative. And so for the Sigma male, we choose by choice not to play that because we know it's bullshit. It is wrong. We pride ourselves off of being unique. We don't want to be corrupted by other people's ideas or trying to live up to a norm. We are, in fact, the renegade. Actually, when it comes down to it, we rebel. Being a Sigma male is a male who rebels or a male who doesn't play the game. Either way you look at it. Compared to the alpha, he has to lead the pack. The alpha takes pride at being at the forefront of making decisions. The Sigma male, when it comes to the alpha male, makes his own decisions. The Sigma male does not want to be told what to do. The Sigma male prides himself off of having independent thought. Again, the Sigma male prides himself off of having independent thought. He doesn't want to be led by others. Now, the beta male, on the other hand, there's some men who are beta males, men who are submissive to others around them. They typically are more pliable. They are more amenable. They typically like to agree. Now, again, society shits on men who don't have a sense of direction or tend to be dominated. And unfortunately, the beta male is easy to dominate. You know, and when it comes down to the gamma, when it comes down to omega male, they're pretty much associated in the same rim as the beta male, even though they're not. Each category has its own thing. The Sigma male says, fuck it, I don't want to play any of that type of game. I had somebody else say that I'm a Sigma male because I don't want to play up to society's rules. I guess I am a Sigma male because I fit the definition of it. But even a true Sigma doesn't even call himself Sigma. That's the funny thing. Most Sigma males don't even call themselves Sigma, or they don't even know that they're Sigma because they're so involved in their own world. That's the thing about the Sigma male. The Sigma male is so detached from the world at large that they don't even know that they're a Sigma. That's the beauty of it. A lot of people say, oh, they're weird people, although they're crazy. They like to be alone all the time. The Sigma male gets shamed for enjoying his own company, opposed to always craving other people or always wanting to be in the limelight like a bunch of these men. The Sigma male doesn't seek attention, doesn't seek affection, doesn't seek to be accepted. Like I've told you before, accept your unacceptance. Accept your flaws. When you were a little kid, you were shamed and you were insecure about yourself because people made you feel that way. You allowed people to live in your head and tell you that you're a failure to society because you're not like us. You're not like them. You're not another copy of society. Unfortunately, you will deal with a lot of shame as a Sigma male because you're not conforming. The opposite of conformity is the Sigma male, the male who rebels. The Sigma male doesn't need to motivate. He pretty much regulates himself. He doesn't need motivation from other people. The Sigma male knows what he desires. The Sigma male sees his purpose and they go on their purpose alone. They walk that path and they are determined to reach their destination. And they're not going to let anybody stop them. And unfortunately, a lot of people misinterpret this. I think the Sigma male is the most misunderstood male because a lot of people, since the Sigma is very standoffish from society and desires to be alone, most people, due to their own ignorance, unfortunately, they misinterpret that as being arrogant, being conceited, being cavalier. You know, oh, you're arrogant. They think you have an ego because you don't want to be around them. You don't have time to be around toxic NPC blue pill people. But guess what? As a Sigma, we don't waste our time trying to get people to understand us. We just live our lives the way we want to live our lives, and how people perceive it is how they perceive it regardless. The Sigma male is the warrior of solitude. Most Sigma males tend to be introverted. Tend to. Can you be extroverted in a Sigma male? Yes, you can. You can know how to socialize with other people while also being able to be indifferent of the crowd. But for me, I'm mostly withdrawn from society, so I'm pretty much an introvert at this point because due to my black pill ideology. But I think for anybody, I can tell for anybody who's made it to the black pill, I could tell the black pill is a life, that lifestyle and that philosophy, it is a life of solitude. You will be alone a lot. And it does take a Sigma male to embrace that. Again, the alpha, he gets his energy from other people. He gets his ego boosted from telling other people what to do. Adolf Hitler, right? He was probably an alpha male. He directed armies of people to kill people. Though it was a heinous act, he was the ultimate director. Directors, most of them are alpha when it comes to that. But essentially, you don't determine your place in the hierarchy. Women do that. For me, women didn't find me to be an alpha. I can't call myself an alpha male. A man who's universally attractive to women is in fact an alpha male. Another male can't determine or tell you that you're not an alpha. That's the funny thing. Men like to tell other men that they're beta or they're alpha. It's not in your place to determine where another man is on the hierarchy. It's a woman's job to do that, unfortunately. And for me, based off my experiences with women in my 25 years of life, I already understood I was never an alpha. And I never tried to live up to what an alpha was, because I knew it wasn't genuine. It wasn't authentic, right? And so a lot of guys believe or bought into the narrative that, okay, I may not be an alpha, but I can develop myself into one by following a blueprint that somebody else made for me. No, being an alpha is not something that you can just walk into. You have to naturally be that. You have to be born that way. I do believe certain people are like, if you're a beta or an alpha, you were born that way. So for me, and for many of you, you were born to be Sigma. Things, unfortunately, there's always going to be alpha, beta, sigma, delta, gamma, and omega. You're always going to have guys that fit that category. I can't shame another man for being whatever category he is. Certain personalities, it's so many variables involved when it comes to a man being a certain personality type or a certain dominance. So for me, I've always wanted to do my thing. I never wanted people telling me what the fuck to do, because I can direct myself. And that's what I think. I think the Sigma male is ultimately self-led. He doesn't need assurance from other people. He can reassure himself. I'm the type of person, I can be cool with you or I can be cool without you. I can give two fucks less. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to sleep pretty damn good. I'm going to get up and I'm going to enjoy my day like it never happened. We are impervious to the population of shaming tactics. We are impervious to the group. We ultimately, I'll speak for myself, I ultimately look at the group as a bunch of people who can't think for themselves, and they're too weak to think for themselves. But instead of people seeing it that way, it's most commonly perceived the other way around, where the boy walking down the street by himself, or the boy sitting by himself at the lunch table, or the man walking down the road by himself, those people are weird. Those people are weak because no one wants to be around them. That's the assumption. Because no one in society wants to be around you. You're weak, you're stupid, you're lame. No, it's the other way around for us. For us, we can be, some of the smartest people are Sigmas. Some of the smartest people are betas. But see, the thing is, the alpha steals the whole show. The alpha may want all the noise. For the sigma or the beta, we may not want all the noise. I think the sigma is similar to gas, right? Nerve gas, right? It's silent, it's invisible, but it's still deadly. And I think that's how our mentality is. We're very deadly. We're very intelligent, but we don't let the whole fucking world know that. We don't need to be on Instagram. We don't need to be on all these social media outlets telling the world how fucking intelligent we are. We don't have egos. We don't look towards the outward world. We stay within our world. We live in our own minds. We are warriors on our own terms. We don't abide by anybody's rules. We create our own. And so really, we know how to be self-independent. We get our own independence from ourselves. We die before we get dishonored. But again, so many men make the mistake of trying to be something that they're not. And to me, it's sad because, again, you should embrace being different. Being different is a good thing. Ask yourself this question. Why would you want to be the same? Why do you want to fit in with the group? You understand? It's a beauty behind being rejected. I don't want to play any games. I don't want to live by other people's opinions, because then I'm subjected to suffer. The Sigma male, instead of living up to expectations, the Sigma male has their ability to create their own happiness. And there's so much power in being able to create your own happiness and being able to be self-sufficient. When you're self-sufficient, you don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. But this is Renegade number 1. Like the video, share, subscribe, peace.